Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the PP19 submachine gun. This is a really awesome SMG to use, so hopefully you guys will make use of this class. So if you guys go to the Gunsmith, you guys will see in the bottom left our stats. We have buffed pretty much everything except damage. Everything has a buff to it, specifically our range and our mobility. I wanted our mobility to be up a decent amount because it is an SMG. We are going to be pushing and being very aggressive with this thing, and obviously having range is always nice with an SMG. So this is a pretty awesome class setup. The muzzle we're using is the monolithic suppressor. I like having sound suppression on this thing because I am in the spawn a lot. And if I'm too loud, I don't want people to know that I'm back there. So having the monolithic suppressor is a great one to run, obviously boosting our accuracy and our range, knocking down our mobility and our control just a little bit. Barrel, we're using the 8.7 steel. We're getting damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control with this thing. A great attachment to use for this SMG. I'm using the TAC laser. I'm going to have a lot of close quarters gunfights, so being able to hip fire is going to be very, very clutch with this thing, obviously boosting a lot of our stats with this one. We're not using an optic. I do not think with this SMG you need an optic. I think that the iron sights are very good, and I think you'll do just fine without one. Stock, we're actually running no stock, and the reason for that was to boost our mobility. This is the perk, or the attachment rather, that is aimed more towards our mobility. It obviously knocks down everything else a little bit, but boosting our mobility significantly. We're not running any extra ammunition. We're also not running a rear grip. The perk that we're using is sleight of hand, and the reason we're running sleight of hand is because we are going to be very aggressive. We're going to be in the spawn. We're probably going to run into a lot of enemies at one time, so having sleight of hand is going to be nice to be able to reload and get back in that gunfight really, really fast. So those are the attachments that we're going to be running for the PP19 submachine gun. Secondary, we're using the Desert Eagle. I love the Desert Eagle. I think it's really good for close gunfights. This thing is extremely powerful, so you should knock someone out in one shot if you get them just right. But it is a great secondary to have. Perk-wise, we're using double time. This is to, again, make our character a little bit more faster. We're using, obviously, double the duration of tactical sprint and increase our crouch movement speed by 30%. We just want to be quick with this gun because it is an SMG and we are going to be extremely aggressive, so having double time is nice. Ghost is also a great thing to have so we can stay off the radar when we're in the enemy spawn. We can do our thing and not have to worry about being spotted. And last but not least, we're using Battle Hardened so that when we are rushing and we get hit with a flash or we get hit with a stun, we don't have to worry about it affecting us too much, and we can get right back into that gunfight or moving into the enemy spawn. So those are the perks that we're going to be running. The lethal we're using is the Simtex. Obviously, if we're going to be close to a lot of enemies, using the Simtex is going to be better than using the frag because we can stick people and it blows up a little bit quicker. And last but not least, the tactical is the stun grenade. I always like running stuns on my SMG classes or the classes that I use when I'm just rushing and being extremely aggressive. The field upgrade that we're going to be using is Dead Silence. I like Dead Silence with SMGs, not only because I can run fast when I activate it, but because I can be very, very silent and get up behind people and get multi-kills pretty easily. But that is the class setup for the PP90, or the PP19 rather. If you guys have any questions or any issues or anything else to add, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.